everybody, and welcome back to the Geeky Puppet Show today for what? For Resident Alien Season 4. It's
Yay!
the season premiere. I'm Puppeteen.
And I'm not Puppeteen.
You're not Puppeteen.
We
That's
know.
right. You're Froggy.
Yes, we know.
We're back. We're back. We haven't done a review in so long, I've almost forgotten how to do this.
And I'm calling out that lazy son of a gun, Zach, saying that there's no puppets on this channel.
Huh?
How dare he?
There's no puppets on this channel?
Yeah, apparently he doesn't realize that he's the puppet.
He is the puppet. He's our puppet.
You're
Hi,
our puppet.
Zach. Have you missed us?
You're our puppet, Zach, and we're going to ride you hard.
Do you want to know where my hand is?
I don't have hands. Want to know where my stub's been?
Anyway, yeah, that's right. Let's go ahead and start talking about Season 4, Episode 1, Prisoners.
Wrapping up, from the last season.
The big plot twist.
The plot twist is that the Harry that came back was not Harry. It was a shape-changing praying mantis dude who we found out in this episode pretty much killed a local farmer and bit his head off, because that's what praying mantis do.
Yep.
And so basically he's filling in as Harry, and because he's evil Harry, he has what we see on Tudyk's hair slicked back like mine.
Slicked back.
And he's smoking cigarettes. And he's
many cigarettes.
Yes, and he's kind of evil.
But nobody really cares or notices, except Max, who is, aged by like 3 years.
At the end of the last season finale of season 3, he did see he screamed. But according to his friend, the girl who was with her, she's basically made up an excuse, basically saying that he
stepped on a bee.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. And so this episode is basically with Darcy and Asta basically watching over Ben and I believe I can't remember her name is Kate's baby, and keeping away from the Greys because the Greys will go after that baby. They're looking for it. And sure enough, at the end of the episode, they are actually interrogating her in her bedroom, or basically in her couch in the living room, telling her telekinetically these little floating blue orbs. That's where the baby is.
Floating orb.
But basically, Darcy is doing with this one episode is basically whether she should hang on to the baby. She's become attached to it. She's actually taken out in public a few times. Almost gets caught by Kate and Ben at the bar, and eventually takes of Astra's advice and takes it to Astra's cousins to watch over the baby. The plan. But Darcy also had smart, even though it's illegal, and Astra didn't like it, had put up little cameras inside Ben and Astra's, Ben and Kate's house.
Yeah. So if they feel like somebody's watching them, they're right.
Yes. Meanwhile, Kate's pretty much they remembered everything that's going on, and and Kate's been working out.
Yeah.
She's got a little like the fighting dummy thing, which Ben stupid says, "Hey, that kind of looks like me." He's like, "No, it's not you." It's panic. He is the first source of anger a little bit, but anyway. Meanwhile, the sheriff, who saw Green Alien last season and is freaking out, he's been taking a sick leave because he thinks he's hallucinating. Because when he went to go show the body to the sheriff's deputy, Liz, the body was missing.
Well, you can't blame him, really. I mean, Imagine going ahead and it's just like all the people watching this review right here. They watched puppets talk about the show with aliens.
Mm-hmm.
They're hallucinating. This isn't real. Get help.
Maybe we are real.
Oh, God.
Anyway, that's crazy talk. That's like saying humans exist.
That's right. There are no humans.
No. Anyway,
they're only aliens.
I want to point out that Liv in this season has slimmed down a lot, even the point where they actually request Mike to get her a new uniform.
She wants people to notice. Like she's very proud of it.
I love how they worked her weight loss into this season in this episode. She's lost so much weight because she's been taking these trikes up the hill and actually helping out the alien hunter.
Yeah, who is now a cyborg.
Yes, and his legs stopped working. He's in a cave or something sort. So
Just
she
like
could help.
mine.
Yeah, right.
They stopped working on forever ago. How am I here?
Imagination. You were eating my mind.
I am not a figment of your filthy frog imagination. But let's get that cleared right now.
I know, right? They'd be crazy if you're my conscience.
Let your conscience be your guide.
Guide me.
Anyway, I agree. But how long has it been since the last season?
Well, they had about a year. They did the strike. Remember?
Yeah. It feels like it's been almost 2 years.
The writer's
and
strike.
You know what really looks like it? The kids. Max and Zahar looks like they aged about like
Max is no
5
longer
years.
Max no longer 12. He looks like he's 17. Shut up, Heights.
It's like the Stranger Things kids. They're going to be 30.
Max is like,
season.
Max used to say, "Hey, this is me." Now when he speaks, "Hey, how's it going? I'm Max." It's weird.
Not far off.
Yes. And anyway, so Max and his friend have been spying on everybody, thinking they're all basically like, alien sympathizers to the praying mantis dude.
The mantis.
Yeah, so eventually, though, they run into Asta at Harry's place cabin where they're watching out. Asta had gone over there to brought a pizza over, and turns out, and Asta was the target, became the target of the praying mantis, who basically wants to lay, thinks he wants to knock her up and have her hatch an egg.
300 mantid babies.
Yes. Anyway, so she gets weirded out when Harry starts trying to put the moves on her. She runs out, runs into the kids. And then the praying mantis there pops up behind the kids, takes them hostage, and says, "We're going to eat you." He's got the ketchup bottle in classic, there's the fashion. He's hitting the bottom of the ketchup and lets it coming out.
This is some bullshit.
Yeah, pretty much. And then Harry...
But wait! We have to cut to the spaceship where Harry has been in prison with Bridget and the alien hunter's
son.
Yeah.
And who's been drawing him art of all the characters of the cast. All the actors, and then putting them up on his wall. And that basically, as you're about to say, probably, is that the alien director's son says, "How about we talk to Bruce? He's the alien who wants to go to Earth." He keeps practicing saying it. And Harry, he's being an idiot, doesn't realize it. And Charlie finds, "Hey, you know what? We should talk to him. He'll get us free." So that's what they do.
Yeah. Bruce is like, "Oh, yeah, no, who cares about the guards? They're on strike," which is probably a joke. And yeah, no, they go ahead down to Earth, and it looks like Bruce will be traveling with the alien tracker's son to Viva Las Vegas. But back to the present, where Harry enters the scene. Ta-da!
In the cabin. And he's like, they're like, "What, Harry?" And Max is like, "That's not Harry. It's just a normal dude.
Harry? That's just a guy."
Yeah.
That's a guy.
So this goes back to my theory. I want to say this before we get to the big reveal. We saw how Harry was becoming more and more human and less alien as the seasons went on. Even comment on his physiology, his blood samples, stuff like that. So it turns out, well, Harry might actually be human now.
Yeah, because
or is it all his head?
Max only sees his human form.
Yes, and Harry can't transform into his alien self. So that leaves him at the mercy of the praying mantis to the next episode. But also, Asta hooked up with the gray alien Josh, I think his name is?
Jacob,
yes, sorry. So maybe he'll come to the rescue.
Maybe. Well, they did escape because Max got the taser and tased fake Harry, and they managed to all get in the car and drive.
Yes.
And Harry's kind of having a crisis because he realizes he's a prisoner of his own.
Ben's been trying to pursue people who have seen alien stuff and brings this lady in, and turns out she's like, "Oh, you saw a being live over." No, she saw a live being in my backyard, and being an idiot because he has bad luck, his zipper broke and his fly was down, and he was basically coming under, and she thinks that, he's trying to make.
Why is your fly down?
And then he goes over again to these ladies on the sidewalk and starts talking, and his flies down, and they're all getting freaked out by him. He's kind of perp.
Well,
but then,
no, his fly wasn't down that time. It was
so,
just that he was thinking about it because he said, "Oh well, it's going to be a warm season soon. Go better prepare your skirts." Not that the only
he's coming off it. He's kind of kind of creepy. But anyway, so he's in there. He sees Jacob. And he's like, "Oh my gosh, it's Jacob!" The alien dude, the green alien, recognizes him, and he starts pursuing him. He calls his girlfriend or his wife, Kate, who's at the salon. She comes out and she's like, describes who it is, and we see, Jacob, the red umbrella pops it up, so hides his face, and Kate runs up and she basically goes to tackle this person. Turns out to be the old lady that Max, or not Max, but Ben, had his fly open to in the beginning in the office, the old lady.
Yeah.
And he's gonna sue him now.
She went ahead and she ran just like this. Ah!
Yeah, she pretty much gave the edge spear. Who knows watch wrestling? Or the Goldberg spear, whatever. Anyway, so there a lot of stuff going on with that, and the biggest thing is Harry's human now. Or is it all in his mind, like Peter Parker?
Overall, this is a solid start. I forgot how much fun I had with the show.
We also got to mention that this show is also streaming multi-streaming. It's on USA and Sci-Fi at the same time.
At the same time, 2 places that you can watch it.
On Friday nights.
But we highly go ahead and suggest that you go ahead and catch up with the series. Give it a chance. It's really good.
Yes.
But we ask you to also come back here, and like and comment and subscribe, like it says in the ticker right down there. Can you see that? Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. It means a lot. Thank you. Also, check out the Ko-Fi link here. Every dollar helps us read more comics.
And also helps us buy more tasers.
You don't need more tasers.
I need a gun now. Bang, bang.
Uh-oh. Anyway, that is it for us today. We ask you to like, comment, and subscribe. Leave that comment down below. We want to hear what you think about the show. Or does it sound entertaining to you? Let us know. But we'll be back next time.
As always, if you haven't already done so, watch our past episodes.
Yeah, go ahead. We had a great time then. You'll have a great time now.
All right, this is the comic book frog hopping off.
Is that your new goodbye thing?
Goodbye.
Thank you so much for watching. Bye.
I'm watching you. Watching me.